Hello, my friends. Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with another live CGC unboxing. Kind of an early afternoon edition, I guess. It's only, what, 5:10, 5:12 in the afternoon on May 2nd. And you know what? I came home and I had 4 boxes sitting there. And I put together a really quick, thumbnail. And I decided to get on here early because I got a ton of work today to do today still. And let's face it, it's game 1, Leafs versus Florida. Panthers, so I'm gonna watch that tonight. So I want to, clear my evening. All right, Jack and Allison, my wife, are at the game tonight, so they're gonna have a lot of fun. But I'll be watching it here at home on the small screen, I guess you could say. But guys, yeah, 4 boxes came in. I already discounted one of them because one is a mechanical error box, so I'm not gonna show those off. So I kind of lied. I put 100 comics. It's more like 75. But anyways, guys, listen. A little bit of news. If you haven't received my most recent newsletter, go and check it out. You can find it on my Facebook page. I have it posted there. It's the latest newsletter. I give out newsletters every couple of months, 3 months. I don't bombard your inbox with needless information. So every once in a while, I do just kind of a wide scale newsletter. And like I said, if you're interested to find out what I have to say, go and check that out on the Comic Doctor Facebook page. There's a link to the newsletter there. I go over a few items of importance, especially in terms of my CGC rates, as well as some more comic pressing news. There's going to be changes coming in the next few weeks, and I wanted to let my subscribers to my newsletter know about it first. And of course, you guys here on YouTube as well. Go check that out. And I'll come on here in another week or so to discuss these changes at length. But today we're here to look at comic books. So let's start off with, I got some guys here. This is a very impromptu, quick, live stream. So I don't imagine we're going to get 1 million people on the stream. You never know. We've got about 10 people here already, but the others can come back and watch this later. Let's see what we have. First off, we have, and I will go to the live chat in just a few moments. And by the way, if you want to take part in the live chat, it's very easy to do, but you have to hit the subscribe button. Once you do that, you can participate in our live chat as well. Ask me any questions you wish regarding comic book pressing, comic book cleaning, collecting, CGC submissions, whatever. You can ask those questions to me, and I'll answer those questions in the live chat, but you have to subscribe first. Let me go over to my overhead cam. There it is. First book, I always say I love to start us off with a 9/8, and we do that here with Walking Dead, number 10. Now this box arrived upside down. I mean, all the slabs are upside down. I'm also making sure, you know what, guys? No cracks. No cracks. No hairline cracks so far. We've got a Walking Dead number 8. I think these are Brad's books. I think these are Brad's, and if they are, they came back damn fast. Yeah, no cracks. Oh, look at that. I don't want to get too excited, my friends, but when I don't see cracks there, that's a good thing. It means I don't have to send these back again. Another 9/8. Nothing wrong with that. Walking Dead number 7. Oh, guys out there, please cross your fingers for no cracks. I don't want to see them. Oh, another 9/8. That's a nice thing. And no crack. No cracks, no hairline cracks. Another 9/8. We got Walking Dead number 5. A lot of early Walking Dead books. All 9/8 so far, and all without slab problems. Beautiful, beautiful. That makes me, maybe they're finally getting on top of this. I was very discouraged last week because a bunch of the books that came back that had mechanical error work done already all came back with cracks again. So I had to sit there and retype the numbers into the system. Again, 2-3 hours wasted. But anyways, let's keep going here. FCBD 2016. Punchman, My Hero Academia, another 9.8. Look it. Nothing's wrong with 9/8s. I love unboxings with 9/8s, and so far that's like 5. Yeah, this is Brad's. I'm pretty sure this is Brad's. And again, slab looks nice and clean. No issues. Very happy to see this. We've got a Fantastic Four number 1 and a 6.5. Look at that. A Fantastic Four number 1 and a 6.5. Of course, it's the golden record reprint, guys. But still, nice book right there. Check it out. And this stack is high. And what happens when the stack gets too high? Well, that means the Comic Doctor has to reset, rebag, and basically come back on here and talk to you guys while I bag these babies up and get ready for the next one. Okay, let's go back to my chat window. Let's see who's here. We've got Brian was first here. Good evening. Doesn't look like too many people on yet. No, we got 20. I'm surprised we have 20. It's still very early. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of our friends are still probably commuting home from work or on their way home. Dave Bassoon is here. How you doing, Dave? Go Leafs go. You got that right. We'll see how that goes. I hope it's going to be a fun game. Although the outcome was in our favor the last game, I found it to be kind of a rather boring game, but that's just me. Look at all those 9-8s. Nothing wrong with that. Justin's here as well. Justin, how's it going? Joey Coco's in the house. How you doing, Joey? Good to see you. BT Wall Media's here. Howdy to you too. And Rob says, I don't think Doc was a Leaf fan, or I didn't think Doc was a Leaf fan. Almost all of your regular season unboxings were during Leaf games. Oh, I'm a Leaf fan, but I'm a special kind of Leaf fan. They call us bandwagoners, right? I get on the bandwagon when they finally win. Because you know what? I've been burned too many times by the Leafs. And all of us Leaf fans have we not? So, yeah, I do. If I'm gonna be a hockey team fan, it's definitely gonna be the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm very excited that they got this far. Now I'm jumping on the bandwagon and jumping in, head first, and hopefully they'll win tonight. And we'll see how this series of games goes. Mike Stewart's here. Hey, doing Mike? Justin says, hey, Kevin, I think you might have contacted me, Justin. If you do, I apologize for not getting back to you. Hey, Doc, any idea on my status of my books? I brought it in back in November. Yeah, you have another section of your books I have to get to. I'm going to be honest, guys. We have a couple of huge orders that came in November, October that I'm just finishing up. I had to get them done. There were hundreds of books, and that has actually kind of slowed me down by about 2.5 weeks. But yeah, Justin, we will get to those. We will get to those. I promise. Sooner rather than later. BA1 is here. How are you? Moving right along. Oh, look at this. Another 9-8. I got to check for cracks. No cracks. Wolverine 88 and 9.8. Nice. This is a nice box. So jumping Jehoshaphat. Look at these. I think these are Brad's books. I'm not sure, but I think they are. Another 9-8. No cracks and lots of 9-8s. Well, the 9-8 streak is now broken. In the modern, I mean. We have a 9.0 Incredible Hulk 340 newsstand copy. Right there. We've got a 9.6 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 210. If you're getting here now, guys, again, I did drop a newsletter yesterday. And those people who subscribe to my newsletters would have received that in their inbox. It could be in your junk mail. It could be in your spam folder or whatever. Be sure to go and read over that news. There's a lot of important information in there, especially regarding CGC submissions. I have adjusted the fee. CGC adjusted their fee, and so did I. So I need people, especially those of you who have books here on hand. I want you to go and read over that. Because it does pertain, it could be of interest to you. It is of interest to you. So please go and read that. Wow. X-Men number 8 and an 8 and an 8.0. Nice high grade X-Men book under number 12. Pretty impressive. Nice. Let's pack these ones away. Getting quite high again. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. When I do that, I'll go backwards. So here we go. X-Men number 8. Amazing Spider-Man 210 right there for you. Sorry about that, guys. Hulk 340 newsstand in a 9.0, and I'm sure a lot of my messages are, put the screen on, put the screen on. Great copy of Hulk 449, first appearance of the Thunderbolts. And a really nice copy, Wolverine 88 in a 9.8. I sold mine at the shop, and I think the gentleman who bought the book is in the house right now, and I kind of feel bad for selling it because I don't have another copy to replace it. You know how I feel about that. All right, let's go back to the... But yeah, so Justin, I do apologize for that. Brian says, no overhead cam. Can't... Yeah, that's me. Brent's here. Oh, hey, Brent, how's it going? Good to see you. I heard someone was complimenting you on Facebook because you sold him a lot of really nice books. There's a really old book in there. Platinum cover, or a platinum book, I think, from the 20s or something like that, or whatever, but it was beautiful. Dave says, not seeing. Yep, I fixed that problem. I have a bunch of old label CGC slabs to be reholdered. I can take them to the dock, but what form should I fill out from your site beforehand? You would just fill out the regular form, you know. And guys, understand, when you fill out a form at my website, that's not like written in stone. You know, you could add information on there. So for example, because right now I don't have any option for example, things like if you do CGC, like for example, the what do you call it? The labels, the custom labels. I have no option for that. So I tell people, if you want a custom label, actually write it on, print out your form, write on the information you want, and then send it to me. So the same thing would happen with these old label CGC. So what I would do, where it says comic, I would put in the comic title, say it's like, I don't know, Batman Adventures 12. And then you want to write down, you know, graded 9.2 or graded 9.8, that sort of thing. And that's a good way of keeping it in order. Now, am I pressing them, or are we just reholdering them? So if I'm just reholdering them, they just want to write down for reholder only. So even if it says, you know, $25 a press or $50, $100 a press, ignore that. Just scratch it out and put down reholder only, and then you'll be charged accordingly. Okay. So yeah, nothing's ever written in stone on that. Those submission forms, my friends, are really to keep me on track, to obviously keep track of your books, and to keep me on track. For example, I don't want to go off on a tangent here because you came here to look at books, not hear me ramble on. One of my clients, Ken, out of Manitoba, sent me, I think what he did, he had bought a couple of books from somebody here in Ontario, and they shipped the books directly to me here at the Comic Doctor's office. So I took the books out of the package, and there was no form with it. There was nothing. So I have a package with no form. Now, Ken had emailed me or texted me on Facebook about that, but I get emailed a lot every day. I get a lot of emails, a lot of texts, so I can't keep track of everybody. So I tell everyone, really, it's in your best interest to fill out a form so there's record of what is coming into. But he didn't do that. So what happened is I basically cut out the mailing label, and I stuck it to the front of these two books, and I put it in my to-do pile, and I waited. Because I knew that whoever these books belonged to were going to say, hey, where are my books? And then I could find out who they were. Eventually, Ken did say, hey, how are my two books doing? And I'm like, what books were those? And then he told me, and I found them. And I said, did you not do a fill out a form? No, I did not. Well, that's why your books are so far behind. That's why they haven't been done yet. Without that form, I'm really lost. And again, I don't think a lot of people realize just how busy this operation is. So, and I love talking to all of you. I love talking to people on text and Facebook. I like doing all that, and on here, I love it here especially. This is the best place to talk because you actually got me for an hour or so. We can shoot the breeze here, but this is the best place to talk to me because you got me. We got my attention for a full hour. Whereas if I'm cooking dinner or eating dinner or watching a Leaf game or with my kids or whatever, going to sleep, and I get a text, I don't know who you are sometimes, unless you tell me your name and all that. So it gets pretty, so just kind of send books in willy-nilly without having a form attached is really not good. Not a good thing. Anyways, that was a long, thought it was a needless tangent, but anyhow, Bernardo Garcia. Oh, hey, Bernardo, how's it going? How are things down in Mexico? Digital Man is here as well. Okay, my friends, let's keep going. We had a lot of nice high-grade books here. Let's see if we can keep that going. Oh, I spoke too soon. We got a crack. Do we have a crack? I can't tell. I think we do. We do have one. I spoke too soon. 9.2 copy. Nice grade copy of X-Men 43. We got a 7.5 copy. Yep, cracks on this one too. Here we go again. Amazing Spider-Man 238. And a 7.5, we got an ASM, wow. We got an ASM 9.6. Number 300 right there. And a slight crack on that one. Again, these are not huge cracks, guys. I've been discovering these are very minor micro cracks going down along the edge. These last three books have them. They're not terrible, but they're there. But they are there. I don't know why the first, and this one has it too. Again, they're not awful. I wish CGC would just go and put a notice on their website saying, your slab may have these imperfections, and I'd be done with this, because this is not a big deal to me, but to some people it might be. We got an 8.5, a Captain America 118, apparently some color touch on the cover. This one is better. This one's much better. Another nice Amazing Spider-Man 45 and an 8.0. Oh, wait, what's going on over here? No, that's good. An 8.0 right there. I'll do one more on the stack. Got nice custom labels on these as well. Yeah, son of a gun. 6.5 of Amazing Spider-Man 86. These are a lot of these are going to be going back again. Hence, this problem being one of the another reasons why my CGC service is going to be changing, because this has been ridiculous the last 2 months. But this has prompted a lot of it. That and a very long conversation with my accountant, but that's another story. Amazing Spider-Man 66, great cover, and an 8.5 again with the custom label. Very nice. I don't seem to have a list of whose books these are. All right, I'll pack these babies up, and as I pack them up, I'll put them aside because get me in focus here. There we go. Okay, let me go back to the chat. All right, this one's okay. This one's good. Brouhaha is here. How you doing, Brouhaha? Been a while. Batman event BA1 says, Brent says, funny story. I remember sending 250 comics to press and CGCGU just wrote the list of comic books pre-form. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I've known Brent for a very long time. Brent was one of the OGs in the old days. Yes. This one here, I think, I'm going to put it aside. I'll put it aside and see what the owners say. I'll put it down here, I guess. Yeah, and back then, you know, honestly, as long as I have a list with your books, a list with your name, your email, your phone number, values, then I'm okay. You don't even have to do my form, right? My form, it just makes life a lot easier for me. This one I think is fine. I don't know. This one looks pretty good. I'll put it aside. I'm going to revisit these again later. Again, more time wasted because of these stupid micro cracks. A real irritation. All right. I still have 2 more boxes to go. As soon as I get to books that are mechanical errors, though, I'm not going to do them because I've already done them before and I don't want to do them again. Okay, where the heck's the other bag for these things? I can't find the other bag. All right, so let's keep going. I'm going to do it. And these, by the way, were packed upside down. And this one, and this slab seems to be okay. This slab is all right. Okay. X-Men, and I love that label. X-Men annual number 3, is it? Yes, in a 9.2. Come on, another crack. X-Men number 4 in a 9.2. I think these are Brian. Are these your books, Brian? Are you still out there? 9.6 copy. Okay, this slab is okay so far. 9.6 copy of, what's that down there? Oh, that's okay. Of Amazing Spider-Man 230. Been seeing this book coming in a lot lately, more than usual. There we go. These are upside down. I finally found the forms for lots of different orders here, it seems. Let's see here. Yeah, quite a few. Get that there for now. We've got a nice Fantastic Four early book. 8.5 and a FF 59. Is that a crack or a scratch? That's a crack. We got another crack here. Oh my God. I see these cracks. It's like almost over half the box with cracks in them. See my frustration? It's ridiculous. Giant size Fantastic Four number 4 and a 7.0. And now with my luck, these will all come back without the label on them. And I have to send them back a 3rd time. Incredible Hulk 180 and a 3.0. I was so excited when I opened this box. And last but not least, yeah, no crack. Whoopie-doo. 9.4 copy, another Madam Web ASM 210. So several micro cracks on this one as well. So what I'll do is I'm going to put these comics back, the good ones back first, and the ones with the cracks I'll put in after. Then I'll contact CGC again, complain again. They'll ship me a stupid label. I'll have to sit there and enter these books all over again. Why am I being punished so? I don't understand. Okay. All right. Brian says, still here. No, they're not mine. Okay. Would be interested to see if the Emmys have cracks. So I'm going to tell you, I got Emmys back last week that did have cracks. So they all went back. Yes. So it's not unheard of, Rob. It's not unheard of. David's here. Finally caught up with you, Kev. How you doing, David? Good to see you. Just distinguishing between which ones have cracks and which ones don't. It seems like this is like a weekly thing now where I have to do this. It's another job to go along with this wonderful CGC submission service that I'm perhaps stupidly offering. Put these all away. I just got to check them all to make sure there's no cracks, because I don't... Man, that one's okay. That one's all right. Sorry, a little slower than I'd like. This one's got a crack. Hopefully the next box will be better. The next one I won't mention cracks. I won't even mention it until one appears. Maybe I'm jinxing myself. Is that possible? Is that possible? Can I be jinxing myself doing this? All right. So in this box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 slabs. 10 slabs have out of 25. 10 slabs out of 25 have those micro cracks. Like I said, I really wish CGC would make an announcement, because I know I'm not the only one receiving these. I'm seeing other guys on Facebook complaining about these. So it's not just me, and they're exactly the same as mine. So I would really love for them to step up and say they're having an issue, and that it's okay. That if you get a box or you get a book back with a slight crack, that's what you can expect from now on. Because yeah, deep breaths. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been very super busy here at my new house. Dave says, "Oh, congratulations on the new house." And Dave is trying to keep me all zenned up and perfect, and thinking happy thoughts. Okay, let's move this box out of here, and the next box will come in. This one here. I better put these over here too, actually. Now this here is a box of around. Oh, this is Michael's books, I think. And I think Michael's out there right now. Michael, are you out there? I'm talking to Bad Hombre. Let's see. He just texted me. He goes, "Are you doing one today?" I'm going to see if he's on here. I'll say right now, your books. So I'm pretty sure I recognize something here. Okay, so Michael sent in 25 for pre-screen. And as you can see in here, these are the returned books, books that were declined, books that were rejected. I got a big scraggly hair here. I'm trying to... There we go. Look at that. So how many books are in here? I can tell you right now, Michael did about 12 or 13 books with a custom label. So when you do that, they divide the order. So he still has half his order at CGC that have not been completed yet. But in front of me here, I have, you know what? This might not all be his. I have several of Michael's books here, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, this is, I think this is, oh, wait a second. Maybe this is his, this can't be his whole order, is it? One sec. Let me just double check here. No. So I got 16. Pre-screen modern. I've got 16. Yeah, so some of these belong to somebody else. I believe. Yeah, so this one here is Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man 36. This is a part of the pre-screen. Let's see how you did, Mike. 9.8. So Michael did say 9.8 cutoff. He didn't want 9.6. He didn't want 9.2. He didn't want 9.0. He wanted 9.8. So there are a few guys I know out there, and you guys remember Steve. He did the pre-screen last time. Oh, so hot in here. He also did the same thing. He said 9.8. So Mike did the same thing. First book, I can see a bunch in here. Let's see how many more. And there's 16 of these, okay? 16 came back today. So 9.8. The first one came back in 9.8. And another one came back 9.8. Right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Gonna move it over. So the first one came back right there. 9.8. Web of Spider-Man. Next one, Team Up. Number 87 with the Black Panther and a custom label. So these are the custom label ones. I thought the other ones were the ones that were done. Anyways, maybe his custom label idea works. We also have a Punisher Wardrobe number 6 and a 9.8. We have Lady Thor 412. There you go. 9.8. Got 9.8 for a 221. Mike, so far so good, man. Another Mr. Sinister here. 9.8. Remember, he did 16 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 16 have come back 9.8. Most of these were pressed, I believe. I can't remember now, actually. Many were. Another one right there. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 98 and a 9.8. Oh, wow. That's a big one. It came back a 9.8 as well. Right there. And I'm not even looking for cracks right now, guys. I'm too depressed to look for cracks. So there you go. So far, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half of the books have come back from this order. They were pre-screened. He asked for 9.8. They came back 9.8. Good stuff. So let's pack these babies up because I'm at the top now. I can't go any further. Now I'm going to look for cracks. And Mike may or may not give a crap about the cracks. Some guys don't. Some guys do. Again, they are very minor. All right, so that looks good to me. That looks good to me. This is slowing me down, guys. I do apologize, but that's kind of the way it goes. This one has a slight crack in it. So I'll put this one off to the side here. That one has a really big crack in it. Gee whiz. CGC is trying to kill me. CGC is trying to put me in my grave. Did you guys buy your Guardians of the Galaxy tickets yet? Hey? Oh, man, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not. Did you guys see this when you got here today? I'll explain what that is. I don't think I did. Here, check this out. I will be giving out that copy of Guardians of the Galaxy #1 tomorrow over at the Burnett Work. That's Robert Meyer Burnett's YouTube channel. If you don't follow Robert Meyer Burnett, you should. He's an excellent YouTuber. He's an amazing film pundit. If you're a film fan, especially science fiction, horror fandom, that kind of stuff, he's a lover of all films. Don't get me wrong, but you know, if you love sci-fi, fantasy, that sort of thing, that's more his cup of tea. He's an excellent YouTuber, a really good dude. And I've been on his channel before giving out comics. Tomorrow, he told me to come on back. I'll be there tomorrow to celebrate Guardians of the Galaxy 3 by giving out this copy of Guardians of the Galaxy #1. So hopefully you can make it on over there. I think it's going to be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But what you want to do is head on over to the RMB, the Burnett Work, or the Post Geek Singularity, and subscribe. That way, or hit the notification bell, then you'll know when we go live tomorrow. I'm not sure how you're going to win. He probably asked a skill testing question. And the winner, of course, I'll mail the book to them myself personally. I have that book here. And yeah, we'll be giving some lucky winner we'll get that book tomorrow. So we have so far around 5 out of those books have slight cracks. Wonderful. So happy about that, guys. So thrilled about this. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so those are done. So far, 2 of those books didn't have cracks. The rest did. Let's keep going with Mike's books. And we have a Daredevil number 254, 9/8. Mike, what's going on here? We've got a Daredevil number 111. Another 9/8. Mike, I think you're onto something. Bad Hombre, you are onto something. Look at this. Another one. Congratulations. Wow, look at that. That's a big book in a 9/8. Congrats on that one. And then, oh, that's a cool one too. I love that label. All right, we've got an X-Men 191 and a 9.8 as well. And is that it? Is there more? Oh, there's still more. Still a few more. Mike, I think you did a good job here, my friend. Let me, I'll do these ones like this. Marvel Tales 229, 9.8. And let's make sure there's no crack. This one has no cracks. That can go in the good pile. Strange Academy. Is this yours, Mike? I don't know if this is yours or not. I don't think this is yours. 9.8. Is that yours? No, I don't think this is yours. This is the next order. Slight crack. So happy. So happy. Slight crack on this one. Very, very happy about that. And then we got a Daredevil. This is Mike's. Daredevil number, what is this? 227. Another one. And a 9 or 9.8 as well. So basically, out of Mike's books, out of the 16 books that were sent for pre-screening with these custom labels, 15 out of 16 came back 9.8. So congratulations. And yes, that one has yet another micro crack. No, there we go. There you go. See it right there? The light, right there. The light will hit it right there. The light gets it a certain way, and it's very minor, guys, but it's still there. I think half of you will be mad, half of you don't care. You know, it is what it is. So I'll put that there. We still have more books here. Let me go back to the chat window. It's using the house Thursday at 3:20. That's, oh, Dave, nice. I'm not going till 6. So I got 6 o'clock tickets for Thursday. Oh, is there a crack on here? No, this is good. Pat Sherwood here. Pat, congratulations, Pat. All of your books are back. I was going to text you tonight. I probably still will. But Pat, I'll send you a link so you can make an appointment to come and pick your books up. Pat was one of the original fellows whose entire order of books came back with cracks on them. And now it seems like most are back. Yes. So Pat knows how it feels to wait and wait and wait some more for CGC to correct these problems. Why these books still have cracks on them, I don't understand. You know, I don't. This one here's good. I'm sure some guys are just letting that pass. Maybe I should have done the same thing. I don't know. What can I say, guys? I'm a glutton for punishment. All right, let's keep going. This box is not yet done. We have another order in here as well. Oh, with a nice big crack on that one too, with another 9.8. Miss Marvel, the Magnificent Miss Marvel, number 1, is it? Yes, it is. At a 9.8. Look at this. Captain America, number 25. Get a 9.8. I don't remember seeing these books at all. I don't remember seeing. That's how many books I go through, guys. I don't remember even seeing these books. My gosh. And what's great is they're 9/8. I'm quite happy about that. But we go through so many books. I can't, and I individually touch every single book, and every single book goes through my hands as I do the CGC order. But I don't remember these books for some reason. I don't. This one I kind of do. 9.6 House of M, number 1. 9.6. Avengers Annual number 10. They're being sticky on this book now, I noticed. My 2 copies both came back 9.6. One could have at least been a 9.8. Well, here we got a nice 9.8 copy of Young Avengers number 1. And finally, we have a newsstand copy of Thor 337, again in a 9.6. And again, here we go. Here we go. Here we go with some with cracks, some with not. This one here, I believe, does have a crack. Lucky me. You could enjoy them as I go through them backwards again. So that's got a crack. That's going to go over here. This one here, I don't believe has one. No, this one looks pretty good. Yeah, that's all fine. Looks weird on the side there, but that's all good. This is fine. Got one more box to go, guys. So don't go anywhere. That has a crack. Yay! This box more have cracks than don't. Maybe it's time to suspend this service altogether, because I am done with this. It's not worth the time anymore. You see, guys, when it comes to CGC, what I've always done, CGC used to give us, they give the dealers 20% discount. And that's where you made your little something, you know, on every, $1,000, you make a little something, you know what I mean? And then they reduced it to 15%. And to add insult to injury, they start charging dealers $200 a year to be a dealer. My bill with CGC last year was north of $150,000. So anyways, it's what I always did. And I looked around before, when I was doing my pricing, I looked around what other guys were charging, with other stores, because a lot of stores offer CGC. You know who they are, and you know what you pay. And I tried to keep that 20% model in mind. So they gave me a 15% discount. I added a few more bucks to my fees, but I was coming in $10, $20 cheaper per tier compared to some of my competitors out there. Can't do that anymore. I can't do it anymore. It's just not worth it. I can't do this anymore. I can't do that. I want to make it affordable for everybody, but not at my own sanity, at my own expense. And even my accountant's like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this service? This service doesn't make any sense. So I see the amount of money you're spending and what you're getting out of it. I don't understand. And we had a long conversation. So my prices aren't going to be jacked to the point where my prices are still competitive with other people. They're just more in line with other people, what other people are asking. And other than that, it's me saying, screw the CGC, I'm done with it. Because most of my time, I've said this before, and I'm being very serious, most of the time, most of my business now, my time, what Kevin's time is CGC. More than pressing, more than accounting is CGC. And I really am not enjoying it, to be honest. I didn't get into this to do CGC, but that's what I'm doing mostly. And I don't trust anybody else to do it. That's my problem, right? I don't trust anybody else to do it because that's where, things can get mixed up. People's orders can get mixed. CGC is great, but you got to be on top of it. And I've heard other stories of other guys doing it and things getting mixed up and books going missing and things happening. And that's not happening with me. It's not. You may have had to wait for books in the past, but I don't mix up books. I just don't. I'm very proud of that. And I try to make it as seamless and easy for you to get your books graded. Even in terms of the cost of doing it, but it's just not worth it anymore. So I have adjusted my new CGC prices are on my website now. It's comparative to most others. I still come in cheaper than some guys. But yeah, that's the way it's going to have to be. Now, that being said, since I have some of you here now, if you are somebody who has books here with me that are slated to go to CGC, and you don't like the way the CGC pricing is, I'm happy to return your books to you. So just give me a holler, like send me an email, a text, and we'll get your books flagged. So when they're done, I can send them back to you. And if you want to go through a local comic shop or send them by yourself, you have that option. Yeah, I'm not going to force that upon anybody. I would never do that. But yeah, anyways. Let me see here. Do that's even as I'm doing this here. Look, out of this box here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy jeez. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Out of that last box, and CGC boxes hold 25 books. This one had about 22 in it, 20. 15 books have to go back. Now understand, I've already done all the paperwork for these books. I've sent them in before. I've sat there, I've typed it all in, I printed all the paperwork out, did all the folders for it, packed them all up, nice and tight, shipped them off to CGC. They've come back, paid for shipping, and now I got to do it all over again. Why? Because some jackhole doesn't do their job. But Mike, congratulations. You only have one book that came back not 9/8. All right, so move this aside. I had a big spiel there. Sorry, let's go to make sure you guys aren't asking any questions over here. Let's see. Dave says, where do you all get your CGC boxes? My local comic shop says their distribution don't carry them. Dave, where are you out of? I know I think Comic Book Addiction and Whippy has them. I know that Gotham Central has had them. I know the guy I get my supplies from Proline, they often don't have them in stock because they're very popular. Yeah, they're not. There's a guy out on, I don't know the name of the store in Toronto. He was right across the road from the Canada's Wonderland. He had a lot of boxes there when I was there last time too, but I'm not 100% sure. I would just phone around. Somebody's going to have them in stock. Brian says, increasingly, I think there's an advantage to pre-screening. CGC wants our money, so perhaps tips to scale to 9/8. Smart move. Well, Mike goes one step further, right? Not only does he want them graded, he wants to offer them that $5 or the $9, sorry, for the custom label. So if you say no to this book, not only are you not getting the grading fee, you're also missing out on potentially the custom label fee. So, it's almost like a little tip, So, and other guys have done it too. Mike's not the only one who does that. You just gotta weigh it all out, right? You gotta weigh it all out. Brent says, your time is always better spent doing what you love. Clean and press. It is what I do love doing. And doing this, talking with you guys, I love this. I love the communication between this YouTube thing. I really enjoy because I do get to talk to most of my clients. If they don't know I'm on here, once they find out, they come on here. And this is a great forum for me to communicate with you and let you know what the hell's going on over here. Again, I've said it before. The biggest scare of doing all this grading business and pressing business is one person handing over their prize collectibles to another person. And I understand how frustrating that can be. I understand how scary that can be. And so one of the ways I have chosen to alleviate that fear is to come on here and be very open with everybody. And I'm accessible. And that's the main thing. A lot of these guys are not, phone calls going unanswered. I'm guilty of that too sometimes. Not because I don't want to talk to you, because I'm too damn busy, but guaranteed, you're going to see me, Kevin, on here once, twice, sometimes 3 times a week. So you can usually find me on YouTube. And that's why I love this. So I love being here for that. I like talking to you about what's going on and what's happening. I really do enjoy that. But the CGC paperwork, I love when the books come back and they're graded nicely and people are really happy. It's not always a happy ending, right? It's not always a happy story. But these cracks have really put a damper in my stride, really, really slowed me down. My energy is really lowering because it's taken so much time. John's here. Hey, John, how's it going? Brian says, your frustration is totally understandable. So is your decrease in prices given the effort you go through. Won't get a complaint from me, Kevin. Thanks. Brian, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Honestly, I did not want to do it. I don't like doing it, but it just, I have no choice. And honestly, the accountant sat me down and showed me everything. And I'm like, wow, I spent this and made that. And I thought of all the time and energy I put into it. I'm like, that's all I made. I was pretty disheartened, to be honest. And I'm like, why am I doing this CGC thing? Like at first, and some of you have been around for a long time, who've known me for a long time. No, I stopped doing it for a while. I said, screw it. I'm done with the CGC and go somewhere else. It was just too much of a headache. And then people were complaining, please, Kevin, please, please. So I did it. So yeah, you know what? I'm just putting my prices in line to where they need to be for me to make it worth my while. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop doing it. But thank you, Brian. I do appreciate that. It's nice to hear that. Bad Hombre just got in. Did you see your books, Mike? Did you see what happened? If not, rewind. Your books have already gone through. Rewind, go back. Unfortunately, most of them are cracked. They got to go back again. But good news other than that. David says, I wonder if CGC is laying people off. They went crazy hiring when things were hot. Now the market has slowed down big time. You know, David, I thought that too. And I asked them straight up. I said, what's going on? All these people you hired, are you going to lay people off? And they assured me, no, we are really still quite busy. But I find that hard to believe. I'm with you on that one, Dave. I thought about, they must be laying people off. But regardless of laying people off or not, why are these books why do they all have the same damn problems? Why are they all the same damn? Look at me. I'm just so tired with it. I'm just so exhausted. I almost get a panic attack when a box arrives. 4 boxes arrived today and I had a panic attack. So again, okay, 4 boxes are here. How many of these books am I going to have to send back again? Oy vey. David, Aurora. Okay. Dave, try R&D Comics. They might have some. RP, how you doing? Good to see you. Just got here. What I was just a few comics. Me complaining about cracks as per usual, which has become the norm here. All right, that's box number 2. Box number 3. You know what? For shits and giggles, right behind me, I got a mechanical error box. Let's just pull a random one out. Look. This is actually Peter's book, I believe. And I sent Pete's back a while ago. Let's see if the cracks are still there. This is mechanical error right here. This book I featured a few weeks ago on What's in the Press. Oh, I don't do What's in the Press. On an unboxing. And this book has been reslabbed. And there's no, okay, let's just try. Let's do 2. Let's do 3. Let's do 3. Let's do 3 because I'm getting nervous here. That's 1. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna randomly pick one. That's the first one. This is also, I believe, one of Peter's books. There's a micro crack. Yeah, there's a micro crack on this one. Very tiny micro crack. Same spot as per usual. That one I probably wouldn't send back. It's so minor, but it's still there. That's 2. So 1 is perfect. 1 is, you know. Third one. Let's see. What do you think? Another crack? Let's see. Amazing Fantasy number 1. Cracked. Yeah, it's cracked. Yeah, it's cracked. I really think. What am I going to do, guys? I don't know what to do. I want to make an executive decision here and say, you know what? If it's got a minor crack, live with it, because this is ridiculous. Dave has laughed out loud. Wayne, go Leafs, go! Woo! Yeah, we're gonna be seeing that game soon. It starts in an hour or so. RP, are you in the shop this Saturday? Yes, I am. It's the labels. It's the labels. Bad off. Okay, guys, if you were here just a few moments ago, all those books that I unboxed, those 9/8, those labeled pre-screens were Bad Hombre's books. 15 out of 16 came back 9/8. And as you can see, Bad Hombre excitedly says, it's the labels. He's sure of it. So Brian, sorry. Maybe that is a trick. All right. All right. Let's do one more box. Let's do one more box, and I'm getting the hell out of here. Dinner waiting for me downstairs, and I got to do some more books tonight. And I got to send some invoices out. You all love when I send the invoices out. I know you do. All right, let's see what we got here. Is this a mechanical error box? Let's see. I don't think so. Hope not. No. We got a fast track economy, and a so these are all recents. These are all recents. Big order here. Let's see how many of these books hopefully don't have a crack. So far, oh, yeah, see, yeah, it does have a slight one. Again, this one has very similar. This one I would not send back. Anyways, here we go. Let's go to the overhead cam again. The Comic Doctor overhead cam. Here we go. 8.5, Fantastic Four, number 57. The fact that it had that little small one makes me think I'm going to see some in this one. Nice. Oh, wow. Look at this baby. 9.4. Is it a white page? No, off-white page copy. Daredevil, number 45. That's a pretty nice looking book there, guys. With the custom label that looks really pretty. Really pretty. Holy shit. Is this... Mike, are these yours too? Bad Hombre. Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. So, Bad Hombre. These are yours. Daredevil, 45. This is Bad Hombre's book right here. Amazing Spider-Man 100. Yeah, this is pretty clean. Amazing Spider-Man 194 and an 8.0. Okay, so far this one looks pretty good. Amazing, Marvel Secret Wars number 8 and a 9.4. Yeah, slight little, again, this one's got a little slight tick of a, this one's not going back. Bat's going to live. I'm not sending that one back. This one's fine. It's there, but it's not enough to freak out over. I gotta draw a line somewhere. Avengers 22 and a 6.0. Okay. The stack is too high. I have to pack them back up. Wayne says, why should you be trying to figure out what to do? You are a cleaner and presser, not a grader encapsulator. You're right, I'm not. It's not my business, but I seem like I got to freaking do all their dirty work and send stuff back. Is it bad enough is it bad enough you'll try CBCS again? No. I won't. I won't do CBCS again. I just won't. At least I can tell you right now, if I got on the phone right now and called CGC, what time is it? 6? They're open till 7 or 8. They'll answer the phone and talk to me. And they'll send me a shipping label by tomorrow. I'm not doing CBCS. They just won't do that. They just don't have the the manpower for me. I don't like that. Daredevil 45 is yours. Okay, are you ready, Bad Hombre? You want to see this? Bad Hombre, what do you think this is going to be? What did you want this to be? I forget. I'm not going to show you yet. I know what it is. Let's put it aside. I'll put it over here. That's a nice book, man. Ooh, I love that book. And then we got this one here. Bad Hombre says, any rejects for me? Where is my Spidey 100 and Daredevil 45? It was fat. I just put them on here. That was yours. You didn't see those? Silver Age Sweetness Wayne, I really think you need to stop taking on CGC's problem, especially with the low prices you charge. I know. That's where the prices have gone up. That's where the prices are going up. I would really honestly prefer people to say, you know what? Press and clean my books and I'll take my grading. I'll do it myself. They still won't. They'll still give me the damn books. Because even if I put my prices up $10 a tier, even if I do that, everyone is still, you are still, my chat mode, no, top chat, live chat. There we go. It switches on me for some reason. I don't know why it does that, Wayne. People still, Canadians especially, will still save money with me because the shipping is just still far better than what CGC charges. Oh, look, Bad Hombre's guessing 9.2. Okay, this is nice. We got a 6.5 Avengers number 25. We got a nice 5.0 number 23. Okay, let's give $9.2, he says, guys. 9.6. Congratulations. Congratulations. Very sweet. Got 8.5 copy, another freaking crack. 8.5. Fantastic 4 white pages. Holy shit. Another one there. 49. Marvel Team Up number 3. These are yours, Johnny. I think they're yours. Wow, look at this one. Really nice copy of Marvel Team Up number 2. No crack, thank God. In a... Oh, is it? Did I speak too soon? That's a chip. That's okay. 9.2. Look at that. Not bad at all. Put some of these babies away. Exactly. You were saving the money, so why take the risk of CGC errors? Yeah. It's ridiculous. I'm not anymore. It's almost like an insurance policy. Like what I've done on my if you haven't received my newsletter, which I did send out yesterday, please go to my Facebook page and download my newsletter. And better yet, go to my website and actually subscribe to my newsletter, because I send them out every couple of months. If there's important news or updates, that's where you're going to hear about them first. And I outlined everything, everything you get with doing CGC with me, right? What you're getting. And I outline it there. One of the things I put on there is my contacting CGC when necessary and my dealing with cracked slabs when the books come back. But this is just getting totally outrageous. It's to the point now where it's almost like I have to cease doing it until they fix this problem, because it's just stupid. Bad Hombre is convinced it's his label that's getting him these great grades. Maybe they are. David says, oh my God, that's a great grade, ASM 100. Mike has a good eye, David. I'll give him that much. Dave says, how do you get rid of slow mode in chat? I think that's put on there so people just don't fire away 1,000 questions at a time. I think that, am I right, Wayne? Is that what that is? Wayne, my Blue Wrench, can explain that. John Sherwood, as always, you deliver, Doc. Thanks for your great results, especially Star Wars #1. No problem. No problem at all. I'm not done yet. We got more here to go. We got a Submariner number 59 and an 8.0. I love this cover with a crack. Submariner 20 and a 7.0. Canadian price variant. Look how clean that is. During the Mystery #1, 5.0. Oh boy, my nose is starting to run here. So my daughter just texted me here. All right, we got another Marvel Team Up. 8.0. Now, John, are you going to want these to go back, or do you want to keep them the way they are? Some guys don't care, some guys do. Another beautiful Marvel Team Up, number 11, 9.0. Look at that. Great looking cover with the Inhumans. Gorgeous. 7. A lot of nice early Marvel Team Up, 7.5. Great artwork on these. Gonna pack some of these babies up. I'm going to actually check these for cracks now as I start putting them away. This one looks all right to me. Oh boy. That one does have a slight crack on it, of course. Put that over here. Remember the old days when I would just go through these and I wouldn't have to check for anything. They'd be just perfect the way they were. And the only time you see a problem is if it was really shattered or, smashed to smithereens. But no, here we go again. This one's actually not cracked at all, it looks like. Look at that cover again. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? These early Submariner books are just gorge. Roy Thomas story, John Pasima, and Johnny Craig cover and art. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, very, very nice. And that's got a doozy crack on it, so I'll put that one aside. All right. That's very nice. Okay. Also, guys, remember, if you're just getting here now, tomorrow night, have a look. I'll show it. I'll show it to you right now. Tomorrow night, I got no microphone on this slide, but check it out. Why is there a Guardians of the Galaxy comic book next to the Burnett Work logo? Well, because tomorrow night at the Burnett Work, I'll be on there with Robert Meyer Burnett giving out that very copy of Guardians of the Galaxy #1. We're going to talk a bit about the movie, probably. Haven't seen it yet. Not going to see it till Thursday. But just talk about things, I guess. Robert loves to talk about pressing. He'll probably ask me questions about pressing, comic collecting, and all that kind of stuff. And then to celebrate Guardians of the Galaxy 3, we're giving out Guardians of the Galaxy #1. I believe that is the issue where we see the current the movie lineup in the comics, I believe. So hope you can join us tomorrow night around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a late one. Yes. All right. So that one is okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, we got a few more books here. Not done yet. Got some more Marvel team-ups. We got a number 5 and a 7.5. We've got a number 4 and an 8.0. We got a Black Knight. Marvel Superheroes presents the Black Knight in a number 17 and a 7.0. Now this was a bit of a disappointment. A little bit of a disappointment here. It was a nice looking book, but did notice there was some color touch on this. I did contact John. He still wanted it graded. 6.0 copy of Silver Surfer number 4. Famous cover. We have a Doctor Strange, also an awesome cover, number 173 and a 6.0. We have a Marvel Team Up 18. Oh, I love this one. In a 9.0 white pager. Love this one. I think I saw this one. I think I sold a copy of this on Saturday, actually, to a client. Had it in my shop. And yeah, love it. I love, the Hulk and the Human Torch. That's a great combo. I love that team up. And I love they broke away from Spider-Man once in a blue moon. I really do like that. And it's a great grade on that one. And then this one here is a pretty hot one as well, too. We've got number 15, Marvel Team Up 15 and an 8.0. And I think I own either a 9.8 or a 9.6 of this somewhere. Somewhere in my hordes of comics, I have that somewhere graded in. I think a 9.6 or a 9.8. Might be a 9.8. And that's it. That's it for the comics, guys. Now I got to check for cracks. There was one right there. Look at that. So again, John, you got to let me know which ones of if you want me to send these in, or if you're okay with these minor, I call them micro cracks because that's what they are. This one's actually okay. I felt bad because your brother, Pat, I didn't really give him an opportunity. I just sent them back. And little micro, so that's pretty minor, but still a micro crack. I'm giving you that opportunity, John, to say, do I send them back or do I keep them? It's totally up to you. You let me know, and we will go from there. But I'll be calling CGC probably when I get off this stream. Actually, I'll have dinner first, and I'll give them a call, and I'll ask for yet another shipping label so I can waste some more time doing my work a second time around. Another crack on this one. Yeah, it's fantastic. And let's see, another crack on this one. Another crack on that one. Yes, sirree. Like I have nothing better to do than to redo orders I've already done. Yippee! Okay, let's go back to our chat, and then I'll let you guys go shortly. We've been going for just over an hour. My journey to where they could very well have. Okay, I'm up here, guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoa, I jumped up here. Okay, RP, what month are you now on? Right now, we're at the end of January books. We were kind of slowed down a little bit because there were a couple of really, really large orders that I was kind of oh my God, I can't speak. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of the word now. No, I can't. There were these huge books, these big orders I was trying to, section off and do them in smaller groups, but I decided to just get them done and out of here. There were some big books. I didn't want them for long. And so we have been kind of dedicating a lot of our energy to finish up a couple of really big orders, and that slowed things down. We should be in February right now. We're still in late January, but I anticipate we'll be going into the February books in the next week or so. and then we'll start hammering, move ahead. Again, love getting those big orders, but it really does slow things down for us. But that's okay. That's the nature of the beast. But I'm still telling people the full wait time to press, clean, and grade is about 3 to 5 months. 3 to 5 months for the whole process. Now, that being said, if you did read my newsletter, I have launched a new service. Again, it's not for everybody. It's for those really special books you want done pronto. It's the Comic Doctor ER Emergency Rush Service. And the only reason I have introduced this is because I've been asked to do so. I have some clients who have sometimes rather large books. They want to get them done fast. And so what this is going to do, I'm going to reserve 5 or 10 spots a week. I think it's going to be 5 spots to start, where 5 spots a week can be put into this service, and the books will be done as soon as I get them in hand. I'm not including the weekend, 3 to 5 business days. The books are finished and they're on their way to CGC. So they're done. Now the price on this is $195. So it's for big books. It's not for, not for anything we saw today, right? Let's be honest. But for a big book that you need to get done really quickly for whatever reason, obviously high value books in excess of $6,000 will automatically go into that tier right off the bat. But some people who have a Hulk number, 181 or an ASM 129, where the fee is like, $140, they may want to spend the extra $50 and get the book done really quickly. They may want to. So that's what it's for. Again, I'm only going to offer 5 spots a week. That's it. And then if it gets popular, then who knows? I doubt it will be at that price. I don't imagine it'll be popular again. It's only for those special books. I put it on okay, so yeah, that's right. So thanks, Wayne, for that. No need to slow-mo anymore. Okay, were those Spidey 210 and 238 for mine? Probably, I'm not sure. It's, okay, John, my journey into mystery, annual 5. Yes, that was great. Robin, any Newton rings still a thing? I see them from time to time. The Newton rings haven't really been an issue, but there's a way around. There's a very simple way to solve Newton rings without freaking out. There's lots of how-to videos on YouTube on how to solve the Newton ring problem pretty quickly. And our very own Marty on here tried one that I sent him and he said it worked like a charm. So, but yeah, I don't see that being a problem. They were fixing those for a long time. They don't fix them anymore. I think what's going to happen with these little cracks, the same thing's going to happen. They're going to say, nope, unless the crack is over 1 inch, we're not going to do it. I got a feeling that's what's going to happen. I really wish they would just go ahead and do that and say that so that this can stop. I'm laughing here because I see something funny. Any of my other books coming in, any rejects? You had 1 reject so far. The other ones aren't done yet. Bad Hombre. I'll do my best, Bad Hombre, to have them ready. If my daughter can get them organized, I will text you when they're ready. That's all I can tell you. I will text you, everybody. If you saw your books here today, I will text you when they're ready, because not only that, Bad Hombre, I have to, a lot of your books had some micro cracks on them. So it's not simple anymore. It's not, yeah, come pick your books up. I have to get them sent back quickly. Otherwise they won't do it. I have to do it. So I have to go through all your books. Bad Hombre, just wait for a text, please. It's become a freaking load of bullshit for me to organize these, because it's not simple of me saying they're ready to come. I have to make sure they're not cracked. So yeah, just please be patient. And I know a lot of yours had cracks, so we'll see. Unless you don't care about the cracks, let me know. Compartmentalize. That was the word. Thank you, Rob. You read my mind. Enjoy dinner, Kev. Take care. Glad I was able to join. David, I'm so glad you're here as well. Take care. David V, thank you for the praise. I really thought highest possible grade 9.4. It was overgraded. Well, who cares? It's your grade. Pinky Panthers here. Slide 4mm Mylar strip into the case from bottom. I did it and it worked great. Pinky Panther, that is the trick as to how to get rid of those pesky Newton rings. Again, guys, that's it for me. Listen, I'm glad you joined us today on this unboxing. If you have some free time tomorrow, remember to drop by the Burnett Network, the PGS, the Post Geek Singularity Network, so you can join in the fun and your chance to win this. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. This copy of Guardians of the Galaxy #1. I'll be over there with Robert tomorrow night at around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for popping by. Until next time, take care. Probably more books on the way too. I don't know. Maybe we'll see you again later on this week. Until then, all the best. Have a good night, guys. Go Leafs, go. Hope you watch the game. Take care. Night night.